Guys, what is going on? Eco the Wolf Husky here, coming in today with a special little video. I've never did this before, so I'd like to talk about my 10 favorite things about the furry fandom that I love the most. This is 8, so 9, 10, or 8, 9, 10, yeah. Yeah, I'd like to talk about my 10 favorite things I love the most about the fandom and why I like them. So let's dive right into it. And as always, if you liked this video, leave a comment down below on what was your favorite thing or what are your favorite things about the fandom. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Alright, let's dive right into it. Here we go. Number 1. Let's see here. My number one favorite thing about the fandom is the fursuits. The design and the hard work that goes into them is amazing. Some of the suits like, let's see, Mosfet and Jfet, they're one of my favorites for sure. I'm definitely going to talk about those guys because they're awesome. They have so much there's so much energy that goes into their character, them themselves. It's awesome. Another one would be probably, let's see here, Telephone. Telephone's a really, really big inspiration to me. She has shown me how much energy you can put into a character's performance and make it so much better. So, thank you for that, Telephone. Fursuits like those, I find, are amazing. That is why it is at number 1. So, moving on to number 2, we got here art. Art is a really big part of the fandom. A really, really big part of the fandom. Art like this, and drawings, and very intricate pieces of art that I think are amazing. They're absolutely amazing because every piece of art can be different each time. Every time you look at it, there's different colors, different shading, different characters, different designs, different everything. That is why it's so unique and so awesome. I love art, and that is why it's my number 2. Right, my second favorite. Moving on. Number 3, my friends. I love all my friends that I've made during these 3 years of me being a furry. 3 years. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. 3 years. 3 years of me being a furry, and I've made so many friends, and I love to be part of that group of friends, and I love it when we make videos and mess around and go to conventions. And I haven't been to a convention yet, don't get me wrong there, but one day I will with my friends, and I love all my friends for sure. So thank you guys for welcoming me into your circle of friendship. I love it. I will never regret that. So I hope to make more fun videos with you guys soon. Alright, moving on to number 4. 4. What do we got here? Fursuit games. Fursuit games are one of the funnest things to do at a con, at a meetup, or a Christmas party. For me, on the other hand, I went to a Christmas party, and there was a couple fursuit games there. There was, let me see, a game where you would all have your hands together in a circle, and you purposely tangle yourself up and then untangle yourself up when there's a bunch of other teams trying to do the same thing, and whoever does it first wins. The other one was musical chairs. That's a really fun game for sure because it gets a little tricky and a little hard to become the last person to win. I've never won a musical chairs game in my life. But it's still fun, and it's still worth every little bit of time that you put into it for sure. So yeah, there might be a few other fursuit games that I don't know of, which I'm pretty sure are still fun. So yeah, moving on to number 5. Number 5. What do we got here? Conventions. Conventions are the biggest part of the fandom, I believe. Conventions like Anthrocon, MFF, Anthro New England, and Vancouver, and even Furry Equinox. I hope to attend some of these cons in the future because they're so much fun. I swear I'm missing out on it every year. But I wanted to include conventions to my list here on number 5 because they're the best part I could ever imagine, because there's so much that goes on at a con. There's panels, there's a dance competition, meeting new furs, meeting new friends, and getting awesome pictures with fans. It's the best thing in the world. That's honestly, I think that's the best thing in the world for sure. Moving on to number 6, YouTube. I love YouTube now because not only I can entertain you guys on here, but I can also look at my favorite inspirations in the fandom like Majira, Telephone Kiwi, and even a couple others like JFET and Strobes. I love YouTube because it's a great way to connect with the world, to entertain the audience, and to have fun with it. I absolutely love having fun with YouTube. This is probably the best hobby that I could ever have. Recording videos and talking to you guys through comments and wanting to know what you guys think. So yeah, moving on to number 7. Public suiting. Public suiting is probably the best thing I can do here in my city because I love going downtown and making people smile. Making a bunch of adults smile, or someone who's having a bad day. It's a great feeling to just have fun and run around being ego and being the fluffy husky, wolf husky that I am, and I love it. I absolutely love it. It's a great way to get out during the spring, winter, or summer, whichever you choose. So I love it because I love to be active and I love to be outside. And that is why it is number 7, because it's still the best thing I can do to have fun right now. And yeah. Alright, moving on to number 8. We have here traveling and exploring the world. Traveling to different conventions around the world, meeting new people along the way, seeing landmarks, and completely just opening your mind to what's out there. Like, I love to travel. I love to see new places, and I want to go around the world someday. And that is why I love traveling. Moving on to number 9. Dancing. Dancing will always be my biggest goal in the fandom because I have always dreamt of dancing on stage. It's one of my dreams to dance on Anthrocon stage with other fursuiters, or even just on my own. I'd be honored to be at least number 3 in a fursuit dance competition one year. So I hope that happens one day. I really, really do. I love dancing so much. I don't know how many times I'm going to say it, but I love it. Alright, biggest one. Number 10. Fursuit makers. I love fursuit makers because I have made this myself. This is all my work, and I realized how hard it really can be to make a suit on your own, and I give you guys massive respect for that. All you fursuit makers out there, you guys are amazing. If you can do this for a living, that is crazy. I wouldn't consider myself a fursuit maker yet because I've only made 2 suits, and they're not even full suits yet. But I will consider fursuit makers number 10, the biggest spot, because they're the ones that bring all this magical fluffiness to the fandom, and they put all their hard work into it for you guys. And I really appreciate all of that. Massive respect to fursuit makers, and made for you, more for less, and a couple other makers out there. You guys are awesome. So I hope you guys like my top 10 my top 10 favorite things in the furry fandom. And as always, I'm Eco the Wolf Husky, Wolf Husky, or Wusky for short. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out, stay awesome, and follow your dreams, guys. See ya.